Woman welcomes illegal immigrants onto her property, regrets decision. This woman was trying to do a good thing here. This is an article I saw and I just had to cover this one. She probably listened to those crazy people in the media saying that these people are loving and caring and compassionate and it's going to be completely fine. Well, I think she found out pretty quick that that was all a lie. Seeing the plight of migrants, a compassionate woman invited immigrant families to take shelter on her rural property. However, not long after welcoming them in, the woman quickly realised she had made a massive mistake. So this is one of the photos taken from the property, and there's more to come. Having seen the heart-wrenching stories of undocumented immigrants pouring through the borders, apparently fleeing persecution, Ameline Simon Hody, I've probably brutalised that name, I do apologise, allowed her compassion to take hold. The kind and caring Belgian woman knew she had to do something for the terrified women and children desperately seeking refuge in her country. That's an interesting one because the media always say it's women and children coming over. If you look at all the photos, well, most of them, of all the boats, it's just young guys. Most of them. As the owner of a sizable plot of land in the town of Spy, Ameline opened up her property to illegal immigrants. The loving Belgian even offered them necessities and cooked meals. Wow. Trying her best to help the suffering immigrants she had repeatedly seen in the news. There we go. Yeah, I think, she quickly found out that that wasn't the case. What she'd soon realised is that the media had been lying to her. Yeah, it's an unfortunate way to find out, and, you know, a lot of people are giving this woman stick, but she was trying to do a good thing. If anything, it's the media's fault. Ameline wants police to remove the migrants after they have become aggressive, violent, and set fire to her property. Wow. After 2.5 years of selflessly helping illegal migrants, Ameline is desperate to get the migrants, most of whom are men, we could have guessed that, and non-refugee African countries off her property. She told Belgium online newspaper that despite graciously providing free aid and shelter from morning to evening, the migrants have exhibited aggression, violence, and even arson. Between migrants, alcohol consumption and violent outbursts, her family did not feel safe anymore. She explained that some of the squatters had even set her property on fire and left it littered with trash and human waste. Most disturbingly, her generosity has incentivized more migrant men moving to her land. Over 100 migrants, most of whom are men, plan to use her property until they can move on to England. Amelie now wants the migrants gone that she can salvage as much as her land as possible. However, her demand will not be easily met. After opening her property for several migrant families, she claims that the number has risen to over 100, most of who are attempting to reach England for its generous taxpayer benefits. Again, we could have guessed that one. Of course, Amelie isn't the only one feeling the negative effects of her decision. Sadly, her neighbours have been forced to unite with her in caring for the migrants as well as routinely calling the police. They now await the beginning of the removal of many of the migrant tents and trash. So here we've got some photos. This is one of the tents. And I mean, look at this second one. I mean, it's an absolute mess. These people have no idea, like, what that woman is doing for them. And the fact they would treat her land, her property like this is just outrageous. It's just outrageous. Although they frequently help her carry the burden, Ameline's neighbours are becoming increasingly fed up. One resident even reported that the migrants defecate in full view of their gracious hosts. Wow. I mean, it just shows the sort of people that are, going overseas and going into these countries, and people have no idea who they are. Here's another photo here from inside one of the tents. Man. And it says that she's actually removed a lot of the tents to a nearby highway. The road is just miles from a tunnel that connects to England, making semi-trucks a major target for migrants to sneak on board in an effort to smuggle themselves into Britain. Although it will take some time to remove every last one, the migrants will likely move on towards their goal of England. However, countless well-meaning citizens are still being fooled into believing that these migrants mainly consist of women, children, and refugees fleeing political persecution and poverty. This is the sad thing. Like, she was just trying to do a good thing. I know this is a lot of talking, but I really wanted to present this article and just kind of show that there are good people out there trying to do a good thing, and that the media is telling these people certain things, and then they're ruining their lives based on lies that are presented to them on the flipping TV. You know, this woman found out the hard way, unfortunately for her. But guys, do let me know what you think about this one. Absolutely bonkers. I really feel for that woman. I hope she's doing okay. And I hope the police are actually helping her get rid of these people. But again, let me know what you guys think.
We love people. In fact, we love immigrants. We love you, dude.
That's what the
and you should love immigrants too, you stupid mother.
Boo hair. You know what I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen? They all look the same. They all have the same look, don't they?
Want to support your favorite queer disabled clown?
Queer and
Join
disabled
my
clown.
live stream at 3 p.m. Maybe I'll make you a balloon animal. Or maybe this one will pop.
Yeah, I don't think you need to tell anyone that you're a clown, mate. I think we get that. A queer and disabled clown. That's a new one.
Well, if you're not going to listen to disabled people during Disability Pride Month, maybe you'll listen to me. Get more
Disability Pride Month? When was that a thing?
normal about disabled people now. Listen to them when they say you're being microaggressive or weird or otherwise ableist. Get more woke now!
Let's be honest here. Most of these people that do this pride disabled stuff, they're not even disabled. I see loads of people talking about they're disabled and disability awareness and all this stuff, but they're not disabled, but they claim to be. Something ain't adding up here.
I'm Mexican. Watch what I have to do every single fucking day. Keys. I'm just gonna go on a walk with my dog. ID. Because I need to have that on me at all times. Pass card. Copy of my pass card. Because I also need to have that on me at all times. And now I am ready to go on a walk with my dog outside my apartment complex in my community.
I didn't know that was a strange thing to do, leaving the house, taking your ID and keys. Isn't that what most of us do if we go out?
He's an awesome God. He's glorious. Shut up. He forgives sinners. Shut up. I am the sinner. I fall short of God's glory. So let us God damn it. Jesus. Shut up about your fucking God.
This guy is dressed like a woman, but he's forgetting to act like one.
Nobody fucking cares.
Not very ladylike.
What does your God have big fat dick? 'Cause it feels like it's fucking me.
Dad hates a loud, contentious woman. How you like this? You like this? You gonna obey that? You gonna obey that? How you gonna be in hell? That's when you're gonna be in hell.
I don't get how these people think like what they're doing is normal. You know, and the stuff they're saying to that Christian who's there with the Bible, he has every right to be there. Freedom of speech. You know, if he was saying the same things to them, it'd be front page. But, you know, mocking a guy with a Bible, you know, it's just a normal thing you see these days. It's a normal thing to mock, it seems.
She's a 10, but she has pronouns in her Instagram bio.
0.
Why is 0?
Yep.
She's, to be honest with you, she's on that super duper, like, brainwash type stuff. If you don't know that you're a girl, you got to put that she, her there. You confusing me now, shorty. I don't know, like, are you sure you a she, her? Because it's like, you know, every girl I know that's a girl, she knows she a girl. So if you got to put the pronouns, it's giving me red flags.
What if the pronouns are they, them?
Now you want some weird shit. That's weird to me, I ain't gonna lie.
And let's be honest here, most of these people that do the whole pronouns thing, they're just doing it because the person next to them did it. They don't really know what they're doing, they're just copying the next person. Don't litter. So people are going to go and attack police and then play the victim when they get consequences for their actions. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
See, as you can see,
the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Big booty Latinas can stay. Protect big booty Latinas.
Man, what's up with that? Don't come over here disrespecting our women.
Well, I'm trying to protect them. I don't want them to get deported.
Fucking racist asshole.
How is that racist? I want big booty Latinas protected. Dude, I'm on your side. Tina, what are you doing?
You scared, my boy?
I'm not scared at all. What's going on?
Fucking push me.
Hey, I'm not
Don't
touching you.
fucking
I'm trying to protect you.
No, the fuck you're not.
Yes, I am. You're a big booty Latina.
Hey, you say
I
that
wanna
one more
protect
time.
you.
If he says that one
What
more
I
time.
say, big booty
Say that
Latina.
one more time.
What are you
Say
gonna
that one more
do?
time,
Big
bitch.
booty
Say that
Latina.
one more time,
Big
bitch.
booty Latina.
Exactly like what we watched yesterday, guys. You know, people always do this when they're trying to act tough. They say it one more time, hit me one more time, just one more time, over and over and over, and they still continue to do nothing. Every time.
Say that one more time,
Big booty
motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Big booty Latinas get to stay.
Let's go to the back right now.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go to the back right now. I'll show you how much
Yeah.
of a coward I am.
Oh, I'm real scared.
What's the
I'm
issue?
real scared. Protect her. I want to protect all big booty Latinas. If she's a 9, she's fine. Protect big booty Latinas.
He's calling me out, but he won't go to the back with me real quick.
I'm not gonna wrestle with 2 twinks and some fat Mexican.
Just me. Just fuck with this fat Mexican in the back.
If there's a taco truck right there, maybe. We want to protect big booty Latinas under all costs. Big booty Latinas. Big booty Latinas are welcome to stay, not big booty Latinos.
Those guys could have just, you know, realized it was all a bit of a joke. This guy just saying, this little guy here saying, one more time, one more time, one more time. That's just the classic response to a tough guy act when they're not actually going to do anything. I find Alex pretty funny. I thought they were going to play along with it, but they were getting really triggered about what he was doing.
Jesus loves you. He cares about you. Jesus loves you. He cares about you.
Why are you screaming?
Where's Jesus when you need him?
He lives inside of me. I know some bad things happen, even in your life, but he can bring healing. I'm telling you, he loves you, he cares about you, and he'll be here for you. Not even Jesus? Do you believe in Jesus? I'm not going to touch you. I don't have a reason to.
I
No.
believe in the freedom of religion. We have the right to believe what we do. We do not need to be told one religion. This is a country of multiple religions.
Jesus is about free will.
You're Jesus. No one wants to hear this.
But he did say proclaim the kingdom.
Take your religion and go to your church.
Well, that's not what Jesus said. Jesus said to go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature.
Go to the world then. This is not your world.
Well, yeah, it is. I see the world on many different signs that are here.
Nobody's protesting religion.
I know, I'm just here to preach the gospel.
You got to remember, guys, it's all fine if you agree with them. You can do the most outrageous things, say the outrageous things, you know, be violent, aggressive, but it's fine if you agree with them. You can do all that. But as soon as you know, your views don't align with theirs and you're not even doing anything or saying anything, that's a problem to these people. The loving and compassionate, being loving and compassionate yet again.
Do you think you'll look better in 10 years or do you think you look better now?
I think in 10 years I'll be prettier than I am now.
So, okay, so you're 24. So do you think you'll be better looking at 34 than at 24?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm going to be hot as fuck.
And you're 21, correct?
Yeah.
You think you'll be better looking at 31 versus 21?
Yes.
Okay.
I also think I'll be better at 31.
Versus 21? What about you?
Yeah, I agree. I think women kind of go into their looks.
I think I'm gonna be better too.
You'll be better looking at 34 than at 24?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Let's do 20 years. Will you be better looking at 44 versus now at 24?
I'm worried that maybe around like 43 is when I'll start.
That's your peak?
Yeah.
What about you? Better looking at 49 versus 29?
I'm gonna be a beautiful old lady and I'm beautiful now.
What about you?
I feel like 35 is like, oh my God, that's like peak me.
What about you?
I think I'll be better at 41 than 21.
You think you'll be more physically attractive at 41 versus now at 21?
Yeah, this ain't adding up, guys, is it? It isn't. You know, there are people who do look better when they're older, and I will say it's most of the time it's due to weight. You know, there's people who are big for many, many years, and then in their 30s and 40s, they lose all the weight. And yeah, those people can look a million times better. But apart from that, there's not many people. There's only a very 0.001% of people who actually age like wine. There's not many of us who do that, let's be honest.
Nothing will make a man run faster than a girl about to sprint past him. It's a race. He's sprinting past these people too. You guys just don't like men. Like,
yeah.
Skill issue, for real. Call your fathers and apologize.
Got him.
Okay, so you think that
you know, women don't have any duties, but they do have...
But I think men do. I think men have duties.
Can we get clear on if you're making a descriptive claim or if you're making some sort of like prescriptive claim?
Descriptive.
Descriptive? Okay, so you think that men have duties and women don't?
Yes.
And that you think that women have rights and men don't have rights, or they do?
I think that women have more rights than men do. So this would come down to my argument for conscription. It's very simple. Men have a duty and obligation to sign up for the draft. Women have no such obligation or duty to do so, but women can still vote to send men to wars and then not fight in them because they can't be drafted. So I would consider that to be an extra right that women have that men do not have, because they actually have to sign up and be conscripted during wartime.
Okay, sure.
And absent wartime.
Okay, so this is argument feminism bad because men have to go to the draft and women don't, and they both get the right to vote?
No, this is an argument for materialism. I'm just expressing that when we moved away from a duty-based society for women, I can't think of any actual obligations that women have as far as duties to society, but I can think of actual obligations that men do have still as a duty to society. And so it seems that women themselves actually have more rights in modern society than men do. And also, right, that a lot of this movement towards the idea of more additional rights comes from materialism itself. Everything seems to staunchly revolve around, I want, me, I want, because it feels good.
Whenever I watch Andrew, he always does make some good points every time. He doesn't miss often. You guys have to let me know what you think about what he said in the comments.
There's quite literally no disorder on this entire planet that will stop you from losing weight on 600 calories.
Lipedema, lymphedema, polycystic ovary syndrome, Derkram disease, familial multiple lipomastosis, angiolipomastosis, Gaucher disease, Madelung disease, hypothyroidism. Just because you don't know about fat disorders doesn't mean that they don't exist.
So you don't understand any of these diseases. This is the problem with telling somebody that diseases cause obesity. When you put it in terms like that for people, they have no ability to rationalize their own situation and how to take charge of it. So when I make the fully biologically accurate statement that nobody on 600 calories is going to stay morbidly obese and not lose weight, because they do not understand how to actually look at these studies, you know, the ones that I actually provided, by the way, you know what? Let's just look at the numbers. The total daily energy expenditure of the subjects that she has up on screen right there, 3,400 plus or minus 580. So does that sound like these people would not lose on 600 calorie diets? You guys are not acquainted with the literature, specific metabolic rates for specific tissues, or any of it. So PCOS girlies, go ahead and rise up, but you better bring the literature and the hard facts with you, including the numbers.
Yeah, let's be honest here. A lot of these people are just finding any and every excuse to not actually lose weight. They don't want to. But they just don't want to say, like, look, I want to eat all this shit. I don't want to do nothing. I'm lazy. You know, a lot of people do say that, which is fine. You can do what you want as an adult. But don't be, like, using these, you know, these illnesses and things like that, which, you know, there are people that have them, but a lot of these people that go on this rant on TikTok every day talking about how it's an impossible thing for them to lose weight whilst cramming 20 hot dogs in their face a day. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. It's just more people trying to play the victim with all these labels.
We all know this country is going down the drain. One orange cis man made it semi-legal for kidnappings. Blowing children up, stealing other children from their parents. I don't care that this is an unflattering angle. I'm not here for fucking angles. I'm here because there's a story to fucking tell, and it needs to be heard. We all need to stop acting like any of us are better than the other. Nothing will ever get accomplished if we don't just stand the fuck together. Have a day.
I think you should stop making these videos talking a bunch of nonsense, and by the sounds of it, she was holding a baby. I think she should focus on that instead of making these videos. I see these videos all the time, like saying that cis men are responsible for this and that. Guys, you have to remind me, I know a few of you have in the past, you have to remind me what a cis man is. Because all these labels and terms and all this stuff that's come from flipping Wonderland, I'm so confused on what these people are talking about. And she said they've legalized kidnappings. When did they When did they do that? Or am I missing something?